Your first alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis. 48's Umbrella a Week giveaway is sponsored by Mr. Rooter, your locally owned expert plumbers for over 34 years.
A chilly, steady rain moving in from the southwest to the northeast. Still decent here in Huntsville. Some sprinkles starting to fall, but once the rain moves in, it's going to be in for the rest of the night. And the temperatures, which are in the upper 40s, will drop into the low 40s as the rain picks up. And don't be surprised with a little sleet occasionally for the first 30 minutes or so as this encounters the drier air that's in place after the previous frontal boundary that came in over the weekend. So what we're looking at is the setup. The coldest air is still just off to our northwest, and that's the way it's going to stay throughout this entire event. Tomorrow afternoon, the colder air starts to move in, and we're going to struggle to hit 40 during the day. The heart of the cold air mass centered basically over the state of Iowa and stretches up back into Canada. And this is where the really cold stuff is. This is where they have the snow on the ground. You may see some cars tomorrow driving in from the north with snow on them. They've been up in Illinois, Indiana, even Paducah, Kentucky is going to see some snow tonight. That's pretty much where the rain snow line is going to be, right across the northwest corner of Tennessee, up into Kentucky. If you're traveling up to Nashville, no problems, just the rain, so they won't be seeing any snow-packed roads the way it looks now. It's off to the north of Clarksville. They may start to see just a little bit of that as it encounters the much colder air that's just off to our north. Here's a look as we kind of go back to 4 o'clock, how the rain's spreading in from the southwest by 6 o'clock. So here within the next 35-40 minutes, most of us will be seeing some form of light rain, and it will continue off and on for the entire evening and even overnight tonight. It's going to let up somewhere between, say, 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, but it stays cloudy. So as we go past 10 o'clock tonight, still dealing with some rain. Might even have some drizzle as well, kind of like we did Sunday behind all this mess. Here's 4:30 in the morning. The temperatures begin to fall into the upper 30s over the northwest corner of the state. 7 o'clock in the morning, could have some issues during the morning commute here in the far northeast corner of the state due to poor visibility and wet roads. That'll be the extent of it, though. As we get into the late morning, say noon here, we're still in the upper 30s. The north wind at 10 is going to gust to 15, maybe even 20 miles an hour. So it's going to feel even colder. By 2 o'clock, some sunshine in the Shoals and down to Russellville and Phil Campbell. But here in the middle of North Alabama, we're probably not going to see much sun for maybe an hour as it sets just after 4:30. So another cloudy day coming tomorrow. We expect mostly cloudy conditions really for the rest of the week. Here's that north wind tomorrow, sustained at about 11 to 13 miles an hour, finally tapering off. So I think we clear out tomorrow night. We're probably going to see some frosty conditions. Might even see some freezing fog. That's one thing we will have to watch out for. After this rain that comes in tonight, temperatures dropping in the mid-20s. And what freezing fog is when you get fog, it can stick to bridges and overpasses. So we'll have to watch that definitely for tomorrow night into, say, Wednesday morning as we get down to 26. The rest of that 10-day forecast, not looking great, but hey, it won't be raining for the parade tomorrow evening. But Friday, more showers possible early.